This is the Ms.FitVegan podcast, episode 471. Did you know just looking at water calms your nervous system? Did you know looking at the color green alkalizes your body? Whoa. It's crazy, huh? Did you know that breathing is the safest, fastest, and most effective way to lower your heart rate and lower your anxiety? Not a pill, not a potion, not a lotion. Breathing. Did you know that yoga helps you to get into your body and out of your head? Did you know that lemon water can completely alkalize your body within 30 minutes? Did you know that? It's crazy. Did you know there are reflexology points on your entire body connected to every single organ? And you can affect them? Did you know that every tooth in your mouth was connected to another part of your body? And if your tooth is having problems, there is a 100% chance that that correlating organ is also having problems. Did you know that the health of your spine determines your health? Did you know that? There's so many more things people do not know because, well, we were just simply never taught. We were never taught these things. Did you know that when you cook food and you eat it, your white blood cells increase as if you have an infection? Did you know your body weakens over time? Your immune system gets very weak because you constantly have infections every single time you eat? Of course, that's going to weaken your immune system. Why do you think people that are raw vegan rarely get sick? It's because they're not taxing their immune system every day, 3 times a day. You know, we think cooked food is normal because everyone's eating it. Just because everyone's doing something doesn't mean it's right. Just because nobody's doing something doesn't mean it's wrong. I want you to think of all the things that are free, that are very, very powerfully healing to the body. Breathing, meditating, sleeping, exercising, yoga, going out into nature, looking at the color green, looking at the water. If you don't have water where you live, maybe put it on YouTube. Just type in relaxing water scene scenario. Scenery. Scenarios. I'm currently walking on the beach. I am reprogramming my microbiome because I have no shoes on. And did you know that people that get out into nature for at least 20 minutes a day have better digestion and more healthy microbiome than people that don't? Very, very important to put your feet on the earth at least once a day. Obviously, we can't all live outside like animals, right? Because we are the only species that doesn't live outside. Did you ever think about that? We're the only species that lives inside, is fully clothed, okay, has all these synthetic materials on our body 24/7, unless you come with me to the nude beach. We're also the only species that cooks our food, and we are also the only species that has these preventable diseases. You never ever see an animal in nature suffering from cancer or diabetes or overweight. You never see it, right? Like all elephants are the same weight. All giraffes, all animals that you see in nature. You don't see birds that are overweight. They're too heavy to fly. Only overweight animals that we see are the ones that we feed cooked food to, okay? And you don't see animals with teeth issues, but they don't brush your teeth, so how is this possible? Well, I gotta tell you guys, it all comes down to the food. It all comes down to the food. And unfortunately, you know, my mom, she just didn't know. She didn't know that going to Carvel every single day and getting an extra large milkshake and eating lots and lots of dairy and pizza and cookies and bagels, macaroni and cheese, these things were not ideal to build a fetus in her belly. So I was born and I lived a few years without health problems, and then they started. And I started having major acne, migraines, eczema. I was always constipated, very, very bloated, very uncomfortably bloated with lots of gas. I started feeling depressed, okay? I also started gaining weight, and it wouldn't stop. It started when I was 13, and then it wouldn't stop, and I got addicted to food. I mean, I grew up on processed foods, candies, a lot of soda, a lot of regular people food. And then when I was 13, I couldn't stop eating. And I would eat from the time I got home from school until the time I went to bed. And then when I dropped out of school at 14, I ate from the time I got home from work until the time I went to bed. And now, it's a goddamn miracle that I broke free from that, and I cannot believe, looking back, that I ate all of those calories. And I'm trying to figure out how I wasn't heavier, because honestly, my heaviest weight was 180, and I'm 5'3", but really I'm 5'2", but I like to say 5'3". I'm 5'3" when I consistently do yoga. Let's say that, because I'm not joking. I am an inch shorter or taller if I've been doing yoga. No fucking joke. So anyway, I can't believe I used to eat all that. And it's a miracle that I broke free from it. But I just want you to know that it's really not a miracle. I just simply learned how to eat. And I learned how to deal with my emotions, not through food. And it's a tough journey. I'm not going to tell you it's easy. But the more you do it, the easier it gets. And of course, everything is hard before you know how to do it, right? So, if you'd like a coach through this process, I'm offering a 6-week intensive course called the Food Addiction Freedom Course. And it starts this Sunday, October 1st. I literally have 3 spots left. If you are a woman, if you've tried everything, if you need to lose weight, if you need to stop binging, or if you need to heal something, if you have something that needs to heal, and you want to do it naturally, I have a course for you. But I want to warn you, I need you to give 100% effort. If you don't, I can't really help you. I mean, yeah, you might be able to give 50% and you'll get 50% results. And that might be what you want. But if you want 100% results, if you want to break free from your food addiction, like for real, if you want to lose 100% of the weight that you want to lose, say you want to lose 50 pounds, if you put in 100% effort and you do everything that I need you to do, that I tell you to do, you'll lose those 50 pounds. If you put in 50% effort, you'll lose 25. So this is what I mean, okay? We're going to be working out 3 times a week. You can do it live with me, or you can do it before or after work, because I always record the workouts. We're going to be meeting twice a week. Every Sunday, every Wednesday. Nothing in the course is pre-recorded. It is all 100% live. I do have a course that's much cheaper that you can do yourself, but you're probably not going to do it. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to buy the course and you're not going to do it. I've seen it a million times. So if you really want to do this, and you also want to get accountable, and you want to meet like-minded, amazing women, it's for women only, then I recommend you email me. My email, I'll leave it below, jd@Ms.FitVegan.com. And yeah, you can be one of the 3 lucky women that get to be in the course. And you're going to be in a group chat with us, a private Facebook group. Like I said, we're going to meet twice a week. All you have to do is show up. That's Sunday and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Zoom. And then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're going to work out together. You can work out live or do it the recorded, but I need you to do it. I need you to do it. And if you're a woman who has taken my course, I would love so much if you could send me a testimonial to jd@Ms.FitVegan.com. If you are so inspired to, if it helped you out, which I know it did, in more ways than one. But at the same time, there has been women that have taken my course that probably aren't going to say that it helped them because sorry, my alarm went off because I set a 45-minute timer for the beach, to walk on the beach. Listen, I was saying that I know there's some women that probably would say that my course didn't help them. And that is 100% because they didn't show up. They didn't come to the Zooms. They didn't do what I asked them to do. They didn't come to the workouts. And they didn't participate and do the homework. And I can't do it for you. And it's simple stuff. It's like, listen to this audio. Okay, do this meditation with me. Okay, do this tapping with me. Do this visualization. Just show up and I will lead you through everything. The workout. I have a brand new workout every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm going to send you yoga in between, 20-minute yogas for you to do in between so that you don't get hurt, so that you stretch out, so that you feel better. Because, if you're not working out, then when you start, it's going to be tough, right? I understand. And you do what you can. You use what you have. Maybe you got to use a 5-pound weight. And then at the end of the course, you might use a 10 or 15 or 20 pound. Okay, so I understand. There's a process, everything in due time. Do what you can, use what you have. You don't have to be perfect. This course is for people that are not succeeding on their own. And I want to be there for you. I'm going to give you my phone number. You can call me anytime for 6 weeks. You're at the grocery store. You want to know if something's ripe. Call me, boo. Call me on FaceTime, boo. I'm here for you. Somebody once, and I loved this so much. Somebody once called me. They were at a restaurant or they were going to a restaurant. And they were scared that they were going to eat crappy food and they were going to binge. And they called me and they're like, Jeanette, I just need a pep talk. And I was like, all right, let's do this, boo. Gave her a pep talk. She didn't eat anything besides her salad that she brought. So I'm really proud of her. And she knows who she is. And I love her for that. And I just want to say that during the 6 weeks, you have absolute full access to me. And also the other women in the course as well. And here's the bonus. Okay, you're gonna get a free lifetime membership to Misfit Mondays, which covers the cost of the course, obviously, like lifetime membership. And I'm gonna be doing this private community forever because I'm gonna be raw forever. So 20 years from now, we still gonna be in the private community, boo. And you're gonna be like, damn, I can't believe this is free. And I'm gonna be like, damn, I can't believe all these people are here for free. Okay, so yeah, it's not very smart on my end, but hey, fuck it. And then the last thing I wanted to say was that you're going to leave the course with an accountability partner for life. And this is not just about weight and eating raw. This is about, say you want to write a book. Well, guess what? Your accountability partner is going to help you do that. You're going to say, all right, I'm going to write 5 pages this week. And then you're going to meet with your accountability partner once a week. And after that, those 7 days, they're going to say, okay, did you write the 7 pages? And you're going to say no. And they're going to be like, what the fuck? Why didn't you? Or you're going to say yes. Okay, amazing. Let's celebrate. And you're going to get accountable for the first time in your life. Do you know that accountability is the only reason I have this podcast? Do you know that accountability is the only reason I'm doing this course? The only reason I have all my books and other courses? Accountability is the only reason that I run the Woodstock Fruit Festival. Accountability is the only reason I do interviews. Without other people helping me and keeping me accountable, I will not show up. I will not live my destiny. Don't you understand? Accountability is the secret. It's the key to everything you want to succeed in life. Accountability. We need other people. No man is an island. So, if you're interested, or no woman is an island, right? So if you're interested, do me a favor, send me an email. I'll send you all the details, and I'll send you also the syllabus, okay? So listen, if you want to do your own course, take my syllabus, and that's a good example, all right? So this is good for people also that want to get inspired to do their own courses. Look at my syllabus, see if it looks valuable to you, and just copy it. Fuck it. I don't care. I'm trying to make the world vegan. I'm trying to make the world vegan. And oh, here's the last thing I want to say. So check out, I'll put my email address in the show notes. So I'm just going to take a photo. It's so beautiful here. Yeah, let me just end the podcast with this because I got to get this out. There is a woman on YouTube, and I hope she's listening to this podcast, but I doubt it. She wrote a comment today. Woo! Good luck, boo. Good fucking luck finding somebody more vegan than me. She said, you ready? I guess the only real raw vegan on YouTube, from what I can tell, is Lissa from Raw Food Romance. It's very disappointing to be subscribed to somebody you think is vegan, but later find out she's not. When given the opportunity to defend animals, they don't. They actually end up defending the non-vegan. They say weird things like if somebody wants to consume a woman's menstrual cycle, then it's their business. And they're grown. And chickens roam free. Very bizarre. I guess as long as they don't speak badly about fruit, then all is well. Sounds like she believes in animal welfare, sort of, I guess, and not animal rights. Huge difference between the two. Sincerely, Shireen. Shireen, good fucking luck. Good fucking luck finding somebody. I'm not going to comment on Raw Food Romance. But good fucking luck. I believe Raw Food Romance is probably raw, vegan, for life. I don't know. I don't live with her, so I really don't know. But good fucking luck finding somebody who's more fucking vegan than me. Good luck. You know why? Because I will die before I eat an animal's body part. I don't know if Lissa will do that. I don't know her well enough. I will die. I will fucking die before I fucking eat a goddamn animal's body part or their byproducts. Okay? I've dedicated my life for the last 13 years to helping people go raw and, most importantly, become vegan. And when I go to your page, Miss Sincerely Shireen, you don't have a goddamn photo or a video. What have you been doing for the last 13 years to help people go vegan? Have you been putting yourself out there? Have you been conquering your fears of the camera, of being out there, of photo shoots and the internet? I'm just curious, boo, because I'm not saying I'm doing the best job ever, because I'm not. I can do way better, and I'm going to do better, and you really inspired me. But I just want you to know there is no one that I know of that is more vegan than me. And this is not a competition, but I'm telling you right now, boo, that is uncalled for. And let me tell you guys exactly why she said that. Because I was interviewing Matt Monarch, and he said he ate eggs and fish. And I wanted to talk about the fish because I thought that Matt Monarch was a raw vegan. You know, he told me he was raw vegan for 23 years. So I say to myself, okay, how in the world is a guy who was vegan now eating dead animal body parts? Eggs. All right, we'll talk about that later. But I wanted to talk about the fish. So I said, yeah, okay, you want to eat eggs? You eat eggs. Okay, but let's talk about the fish though, Matt, because I'm trying to understand how you can eat fish, animals, you know, like that's an animal body part. I know some of these crazy raw vegans, they eat eggs and it's like, that's what they do. I do know a raw vegan that eats eggs, which is obviously she's not a vegan. But yeah, I know one of them that eats eggs, and they say, you know, it's not animal body part. So, okay, whatever. It's nonsense to me, right? But I really wanted to know Matt's justification of eating fish, right? And he proceeded to tell me, and then later on in the interview, he told me a story about how he was in the hospital, and they were treating him like shit. And they were not giving him pain medications, and he was screaming and crying. And after he told me that story, I said, yeah, this is what's happening with animals 24/7, 365 days a year. So I wanted to hopefully maybe inspire him to make the connection between his suffering and animal suffering. And Miss Shireen, she doesn't think I'm vegan enough. And hey, she's entitled to her opinion. We all are, right? Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But I'm telling you right now, boo, I have done so much for this movement, and I have made more people vegan than you probably ever will. And it's not a competition, but don't you fucking dare tell me that I'm not vegan. Okay? And yeah, eating A chicken's period is just as gross as eating a woman's period. And when you say we're all grown, I never said that. And they're grown, that it's their business and they're grown. No, that was a comment I was reading from YouTube Live. Okay? I think it was my friend Cheyenne who was saying, we're grown. Okay? So I was reading a comment because I don't use that terminology. All right? So get your facts straight. Yes, I am okay with people eating chickens if they are chickens that are happy and living an amazing life and are free, not in a cage. They're not being beaten. They're not being murdered when they're not able to produce anymore. If people want to fucking do that, they want to have their own chickens on a big, beautiful, organic farm, and they want to eat the chicken eggs, the periods. Okay, do you, boo. It's gross as fuck. I will never do that. But to me, all right, fuck it. I mean, I'm not going to do it. But if you want to do that and be fucking gross as fuck, do it. But I really want to know how a vegan can eat a dead animal's body part after being vegan for 23 years. And it turns out Matt Monarch is not vegan. Okay, I did not know that. I thought he was raw vegan. He always said he was raw vegan, but he was raw plant-based. Okay, you see the difference, right? Because a vegan cares about the animals. And a plant-based person doesn't. And he said it yesterday. He never cared about animals. He went raw for his health, and he was vegan for his health, but he didn't understand the word vegan. And Shireen, you are entitled to your opinion, so I totally get it. I think it's really gross that people eat eggs. I don't think it's as horrible if people are eating eggs from their chickens in the backyard that they love and they care for and have an amazing life. If you want to do that, do that. Same thing with if people want to eat roadkill, then eat it, boo. You want it, same thing. You see something on the side of the road, you see roadkill, and you want to stop the car, pick it up, take it home, cook it. I don't have a problem with that. I really fucking don't. It's gross as fuck, but like, do you, boo? It's your life. It's really, really gross. And you're going to get diseases from this roadkill, but hey, I don't see a problem with it. And hey, Shireen, unsubscribe, because I totally get it. I totally get it. You have an opinion and you're entitled to it. And I thank you very much for subscribing to me in the future. Maybe I'll earn your vegan respect in the, subscribing to me in the past. Maybe I'll earn your respect in the future, but doubt it, because I'm just going to stay me and I'm going to keep it real. I was doing the best I could in that interview. That interview was just, it was hard. It was hard, man, because I don't want to say, but you know why it was hard. And there was other things he left out of his story that I've heard him say before. We're talking about the Matt Monarch interview, and I really appreciate his time. I like to learn what not to do, right? We should all learn from people that failed on a raw food diet. But I know for a fact, because I followed him, that he wasn't just eating fruit and vegetables. He was eating lots and lots and lots of, dehydrated foods and supplements and very, very dry food. And he's done cocaine as a raw vegan. And, the main thing is the colonic, at least one colonic a day for 10 fucking years. And if you're going to sit face to face with me on YouTube and tell me that that has absolutely nothing to do with your colon issues, then what am I going to say? What am I going to say? You're a liar? To me, it's very obvious. A colonic, one every day for 10 years. But he probably did more than one. Okay? It was a hard interview, y'all. I did the best I could. I didn't do good enough for Shireen, apparently. But you know what? I'm not going to be good enough for everyone. I'm not for everyone. And, hey, it is what it is, boo. It is what it is. I know I'm vegan for life. You don't have to believe me. I know in my heart and soul that I will never, ever, ever contribute to the animal holocaust that is going on right now. And I hope you won't either. I also hope you understand that it's not easy to do interviews and videos. It's not easy to put yourself out there. I hope you understand that I am not perfect. and it's live TV, and I just didn't honestly feel like getting into a debate about animal products. And we did a little bit, but it's just like obvious that he is lost. Okay? And much respect to him, because he put himself out there too, you know, telling everybody his shit. He doesn't have to tell nobody nothing. He makes plenty of money from his website. He doesn't have to be on YouTube telling people things, you know, things to avoid. I mean, this is like a fucking amazing guy right here. You know why? Because he's teaching you what not to do. Don't abuse your colon. Don't fucking trust somebody with all your money. Okay, did you guys hear that story? And he's elaborated on it in other videos, but basically he met this guy, and this guy like conned him out of all of his money, millions of dollars. And it's like, he's teaching us so much. Did you get it? Or you're just focusing on me saying, I don't want to talk about the eggs, I want to talk about the fish. It's like, you're missing the whole point, boo. But hey, maybe you needed somebody to be mad at, and I'll be that person. But I love you. I thank you very much for listening. I'll see you guys in the next episode. If you want to be a part of the course, my email's below. You know where to find me. Love you, boo. We start in 3 days. Bye.